In today's society, there tend to be many misconceptions when it comes to vaccines. This speech will outline the facts and provide the information and explain the importance of vaccines. Many believe that vaccines are only for children and therefore do not pertain to them. However, vaccines provide adults with the necessary immunity to protect the health of themselves as well as their loved one. As an individual dedicated to understanding the facts of vaccines, I've delved into the research and studies on this topic, so I'm better equipped to understand if vaccines are truly necessary. Through this continued research, I've been able to understand the importance of vaccines in order to maintain the health of the public as well as the nation. Vaccines are necessary to preserve the health for yourself and your community. Through discussing the facts behind vaccines, I will explain to you how vaccines maintain health for both the individual and the public. Vaccines preserve health through providing immunity to dangerous diseases, improving herd immunity, and over time allowing preventable diseases to potentially be eradicated. Let's begin through discussing the facts behind vaccines. Vaccinations preserve health through providing the immunity to potentially life-threatening diseases that could potentially cause issues for the entire nation before the individual could be exposed. According to the Center for Disease Control, if an unvaccinated child is exposed to a disease germ, the child's body may not be strong enough to fight the disease. Before vaccines, many children died from diseases that can now be prevented. Moreover, according to the CDC, for Americans born between 1994 and 2013, it was estimated that vaccines would prevent 322 million illnesses, 21 million hospitalizations, and over 732,000 deaths over the course of their lifetime. This displays that it is more important to prevent a disease than treat it after it occurs, due to the potentially negative results that could happen. Furthermore, despite the personal benefits for the individual, vaccines also are essential for your community and your safety of your community. Vaccinations are essential because they protect those that have medical or religious exemptions that disallow them to become vaccinated. This protection is known as herd immunity. Herd immunity, according to the College of Physicians of Philadelphia, is when disease spread becomes more difficult due to the larger percentage of the population being vaccinated. As vaccination percentage increases, those that cannot be vaccinated become protected through their community. As an example of the necessity of herd immunity is the measles epidemic in England. According to the Journal of Infectious Diseases, in the late 1990s, MMR vaccination rates began to drop from more than 90% to 80% or lower, well below the required levels for herd immunity. In response, the number of cases began to rise exponentially, from 56 cases in 1998 to 1,348 confirmed in 2008. Due to the decrease in vaccination rates, a disease that once was close to eradication became an epidemic. Overall, through vaccinations, those that are vulnerable to diseases can be protected. Through vaccinating yourself, you are protecting those that cannot help themselves. Lastly, and potentially most importantly, vaccinations can over time eradicate preventable diseases. An example of this is the smallpox disease. According to the World Health Organization, in 1980, following the historic campaign of vaccination, the World Health Assembly was able to declare smallpox eradicated. This is the only infectious disease that was ever able to achieve this. It is essential to continuing vaccinations, even if they're not as common, in order to create eradication of the disease over time. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, an increase in vaccine refusal in the United States paired with the geographic clustering of such refusals can result in the widespread outbreak of diseases. Overall, this evidence provides the indisputable facts displaying the importance of vaccinations in order to maintain public health. Vaccines are a necessity in order to maintain the health of yourself, your community, and overall the world. Through being vaccinated, one is able to protect themselves from potentially life-threatening diseases, protect those that can't be vaccinated, and to over time allow for the eradication of harmful diseases. Through these facts and examples, one is able to provide further understanding of the necessity of vaccinations. Thank you.